Hello, hello. Welcome back to Eorzea. I'm just chilling here, so nothing has happened. I've logged in, I've messed with my HUD again. um, yeah. So, this is not where I planned to be. To be fair and to be honest, I thought we would be back to books. But I've been kind of in a reading slump in that I'm not really reading much of anything. Like, I have two books that I'm actually looking forward to reading for the channel, and I have barely made any progress on either of them. And then I have one of my fun books, which is the last light novel in a series, and then I'm going to start another series that I already know I'm going to enjoy, and it's I haven't read that either. So I'm kind of in a stressed out slump. So we are going to do this instead. We're coming back to Eorzea to help get me out of a reading slump. If I have to grab some tea at some point, I may do that. I currently still have some drink from dinner, but that's probably not going to last me very long. So I will have to go and fully make my tea if I need more tea. But I am officially over leveled. Oh, I'm gonna need to move that so I can actually see the important stuff. I don't need to see my gill. We are officially over leveled for this quest, so let's go do it in this really dumb outfit. Man, I look dumb. Okay, here we go. Off to do MSQ. As much as I would like to do these side quests, I have officially done enough side quests to need to do MSQ and catch up. Oh. Alrighty, I guess I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm overleveled for my quest, not really overleveled for the area. Investigate. Oh, I know which quest this is. This is my fun Gardania specific quest. I run really silly. I think I've told y'all that technically this is an alt for me. My favorite starting city is oh, this one just started. Hang on. My favorite starting city is Ul'dah. Yes, I know what a level city is. Partially because of just general story things, but also Ul'dah has my favorite scions. This is a really... there's one. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. The choice was turn my head or fumble for the mute button. But yeah, I love Ul'dah. I love storytelling, and this is just a game about storytelling. Come on, I need more of y'all to spawn. It's also nice to know that as much as it's like, oh, I'm in a reading slump, I'm not in a story slump exactly. But like, it's hard to explain just how much that like I just get worn out, you know? And so the things that I absolutely adore doing, it's like I don't actually have the energy to do them. Which isn't really what I want, but it's what's been going on. Take my 8 gil. But no, I remember the Ul'dah quest. Even though I think I've only started an Ul'dah once. Jeez, that's true. I've only started an Ul'dah once, and it's my favorite starting city. And this is like my 3rd time starting in Gridania. Alright, here we go. You're about to enter an instance battle. Yes. Special instances. Yes. Let's go. Oh, is there voice acting in this cutscene? Could I look more ridiculous in this cutscene?
Look, someone's already here.
Hey, darling.
Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know? Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a tree's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papalymo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
I don't think I've ever paid attention to her yammering on. I normally move on.
No, not this one. Not even close. Kippo! You know her, Kuplokop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplokop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
Angie trees.
It seems we have little choice.
That weapon on your back, you gonna use it, dear? No, well, okay. There we go. Ah. Little ones actually take damage. The thaumaturge is OP. What else is new? leveled up again. Oh, that's not where Bloodletter goes. Oh gosh, Bloodletter goes over there. Poor Angie Tree. I have got to make sure my helmet game is better.
Hear, feel, think.
Oh, it's been a while since I've
Crystal
seen
bearer.
Hello. Do you have to talk to me when I'm wearing the stupidest of helmets?
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Sorry, just checking my...
Power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light.
I'm gonna say...
Journey forth and lay claim to them.
As someone who's normally a Lalafell, these crystals normally seem much larger. Like, that first crystal that you see that's technically smaller than me, I'm so used to that being bigger than me. There's the big one.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
So Wood Whaler. And... so pretty. Ah, yes. Kuplo, you could have been impaled on my helmet.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida? Oh, loud, tactless. Much the same as always.
Sorry. I was listening to Papa Limo. Much how normally I don't listen to Ida talk at the beginning, I realized that he also didn't have subtitles, so he was probably saying something ridiculous. And he was.
Giant crystals? Can't say I've seen any. Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock. You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Don't get me wrong, I love their dynamic. They're not my favorite scions, but they're not my least favorite scions. Oh, my least favorite is Y'shtola. And it's not that I don't like her. It's just literally, if you line up the scions, she's dead last. Even over Minfilia, and I had to think about that one. Because for all that Minfilia isn't, like, the most exciting person ever, I still like her. But yeah, Papa Limo. Papa Limo. Lita? I like their dynamic. The very much oh, I'm gonna annoy the snot out of you, and I know it, and it is in fact our whole personality, but also... One more? One more. I need to get a little closer. There we go. Oh, why didn't that register being hit? Don't like that. Let's see. I need 2 more black Fs and 2 more water sprites, I think. So we go this way, we should be able to catch both of those. Peaceful, so I shouldn't have to worry about them bombing me. And I still don't have Peloton. Peloton? Nope. So I have to jog like a silly little person. Can I just yeet myself off this cliff? I can. It's not a big drop. Lady, it's good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I'm relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifemend Stump? I found a sword. A sword in the stump, and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the Beastman's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you've finally been acquainted with Ida and Papa Limo. Lay your suspicions at rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, lady. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Hooray! In level 5 quest, and I just turned level 13. Yeah, I have to do some MSQ, guys. I also need to turn in this... oh, level 7. Okay, we're gonna jump. Lady, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local... Chigoe population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monogrin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to. Alright. So, despite reading fantasy and loving fantasy and having played this game for a while now, fantasy fantasy names and then names of creatures that, like, I'm so used to seeing and being like, yeah, they're the weird flea, fly, louse things. Pronunciation is hard. And so even if I can look at a word and know what it is because I've encountered the critter before, doesn't necessarily mean I know how it's pronounced. Then there's Arld over here. I can pronounce Arld. Alright, Monragween. Monragwin? Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Have some egg sacs. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers' League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting these samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Choge? Eorzea is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hyur who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hurian population here in Gridania. That was long ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus we gather the eggs. We're just gonna call it the eggs, guys. On a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Yay! Oh, level 8. Alright, here we go. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. Well, okay, so he's a coward. This is not how we treat requests from the conjurers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hearer Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hearer Pauline at Gabino's Bower? Cute. According to, sorry, I just got an FC request. According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. Like, I really want to take the side quest. I really do. Oh, wait, speaking of. Oh, that's the only side quest in this area. And then that's the housing one. Okay. Matter of perspective. Okay, that's level 5. I need to go do that one. Don't look at me, don't look at me. I just don't look at me, don't look at me. Dang it. Give me the survey records. Give me this. And that poor fool is going to distract the Bogyardsman, apparently. I'll let him have that. Alrighty, he might need some help. Let's help him out right quick. Instruments. And then, am I headed back to where I was, basically. Okay, that's level 12. Okay. What level are you, buddy? Oh, you're level 10. You should be fine. I mean, I too am actively avoiding the bogyards and when I can. Don't look at me. I have to come over here to this place. Gotta hop. It's necessary. It makes me go faster. It does not. It makes me feel better. My silly little run. Alright. Hey, Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? I have all your stuff. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Oh boy, what in the... Oh. I hit a high enough level. I know what that was. Fled at the first sight of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive in these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Give me that one. Okay. What level is this quest? That's level 9. Hang on, buddy. I gotta run back to... I need to run back to the city. Because that'll get me a better weapon and some gear. Well, I think the gear I just got is already going to outclass it. There's Conjurer. Also, I desperately want a better helmet. Oh. Okay. So we are in the city. I need... Okay. So both of these are at the Archers Guild. Fantastic. Look at the Lala! Can I can't go to an in-room yet. Okay. Can't go to an in-room yet. Yeet. Hello. Well, there we go. Well, well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. You may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. Oh, the eye patch. Eye patch. Want the eye patch. Tell me that's better than my dumb hat. Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna have to repair that before I can put everything. Look at that! I can go be a pirate. It's gonna do what was that texture? It's gonna do wonders for my depth perception as an archer. Oh gosh. Welcome back, young lady. Tell me, were you able to put your teachings to good use? That says techniques, not teachings. When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. I'm so glad I changed out of that helmet for this. Leah, Silver, what is your honest evaluation? Wait, she's an Aliapo? Oh, okay.
Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name's Leah Aliapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence.
Mind your surroundings? That is rich coming from you. Oh, it's a dude. Sorry, darling. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucienne. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. How come your arrows don't clip through your bow? As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind to master our noble art. Sir, I don't mean to diminish archery. I actually enjoy archery. I find it fascinating. But it is literally a stick, a correct kind of string, and some physics. And smaller sticks. Like, archery is rad. Also, it's an upgraded slingshot. We waste our breath trying to teach her, like...
Well, allow me to introduce you to Silvari.
Silver? We'll do Silver.
Our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once of the gods' quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Ellison like him at the best of times. With them, it's always 12's wood this and elementals that and, no offense intended, Lucienne.
None taken, Lay. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective that we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, lady. Eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. It's gonna be a real short time to wait. I overleveled. Also, rewards! Hooray! I want the custom tunic. Hooray! Is that a better bow? It is not a better bow. It is the same bow. What do? It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leia Aliapo as one of your seniors at the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. See, I needed to pay attention to this stuff because I should have talked to her before I took that quest.
Hey, I've been expecting you, lady. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you will need to venture outside the gates, so not the same at all. I'm sure you've realized this by now, but there's no guarantee of safety within the Twelveswood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, lady.
Alrighty. Central Shroud. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, so I have 3 of them there. What do I have? I have a Material Girl. Okay, I need to do more than a flesh wound, because that's level 7. I don't have to stop moving. That's not all of them in this area. Oh, that's a level 10 dire might. Okay. Note to self. Nasty things here. Oh gosh, can I not just run into a bunch of them? Hi, buddy. I am not super over leveled for this. I am, but I'm not. I don't have my jump back ability. And my leather eye patch is bound to me, and I should probably switch so that I have the stronger thing boober. Heavy. Thank you. There's one. There's another one. There's one. And oh, it's over there. Wait. Huh? I only destroyed 5. Odd. Wait. Oh my gosh. She's so small. Like, not tiny, but still small. the side quest, and then I'm gonna go pick up the main scenario quest, and then I'm gonna go report to oh, hang on. While I'm here, repair gear. Alright, wonderful. How dumb does this look? Ugh, very dumb. The bonus is worth it. Okay. I look silly. Alrighty. Let's come talk to Arld. Arld, I can pronounce your name. More than a flesh wound. Let's go. Oh god, the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. And now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. Oh. Fate. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. Well, conveniently, I did your friend's quest. 7 hells, did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Ah, you're back. Do you have that high potion for me? Mm-hmm. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the Twelveswood. We both would do well to remember that. Alrighty. What is my current? Currently have the weathered choker. That's not gonna help me. Just give me the money. Let's go pick up the main scenario quest right quick, and then I will loop back to Gridania. Oh. Well, let's start with this then. Parasite Cleave. Parasite Eve is a video game, right? This is another video game reference. And yes, I know a lot of these are puns. Gods damn you, mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7, Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. Trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite funguars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Mwah! Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you, my apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the funguards, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Well, they happen to be right outside, so let's go deal with some funguars. Let's go deal with some. Oh, it's already added over there. Hello, parasite funguar. You are only level 5. Are you gonna poison me? Probably. Oh no. Killed too fast enough. Let's go. What? Oh, the hempen action is passive. Another parasite funguar. Rah. Let's see. Are you gonna poison me? No. Fantastic. Hello. Alrighty. Now to go tell him exactly what it was like killing funguars. And pick up the quest that's right next to him. Hey, buddy. Well, did you take care of my funguar infestation? Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all of your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. Ah. Mittens. Uh-huh. Ooh. Some actions can only be learned by exploring a specific class quest. Piercing talent is acquired by the Lancer's Guild. I don't... sir? Lancer's Guild is not me? Also, I'm running around with elves and half-elves. Where's my dumb oven mitts? Oh yeah. I'm a great archer with some oven mitts. Seems totally... Oh, he has another quest for me. Hey, buddy! Ah, it's you, lady. After the thrashing you gave those infernal funguars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil was put here just for you and your microchew mates? Gah! I should go over there and, well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon, before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over, and there's naught I can do but fume and splutter. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Eldfrith? You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of the soil has been a source of much consternation to him, as it has to me. I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. Oh, but I like doing your angry voice. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go fight microchews. Keep saying I'm gonna take that main scenario quest. It's just sitting there mocking me. As I do other things. Reasons. Partying around all the time. That's 4. Now this would be slightly faster if they were aggro, but not by much. 6. This is 7. I am poisoned, and I don't have thing that'll get rid of poison right now. Oh, see, it fell off. I'm fine. Hi, Aldfrith. You say you slayed a good number of those microchews? Well, that's a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Galbano would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pests himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Yay! Alright, main scenario quest time. And then looping back to the guild. Hey, Pauline. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? Oh, that is not in the direction of town, but yes. In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. You could slay a handful of the beasts. That should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs and you will have played your part in returning the balance to this area in the forest. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So I'm going in this direction, which is not the direction of town, which I need to go back to town because of School of Hard Knocks. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. How many am I killing? 3? Hey, buddy. You're level 9. I'm level 15. We're gonna go on just fine. I'm pointing and keep running. And then I have to stop so I get out of the way. I'm just gonna heal up and let's see. Oop. Okay, there's 2. The egg is at the top, isn't it? Or it's been a hot minute since I've done this quest. Yep, there it is. Fate joined. I don't think so. Just give me the egg. I'm gonna stand over here at the, like, the very edge of everything. Come on, do I get... There's my music. I'm gonna need to make some tea. So let's turn this quest in, and then I'll sit down next to Gabino. I should fit on the bench. Oh, you've returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to... Suba Camazon? At the Bannock. Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Yeah, alright, I can do that. I'm gonna sit. Hello. And I should shift pose. There we go. Alright, darlings. I will be right back. I need to go make me some tea. I may throw in a tea bag because that'll be a little quicker. But I will be right back. So y'all can enjoy this for a second. Okay, I am back. I am off to deliver an egg. I have spiced tea. It's not the ginger tea I had last time, so it shouldn't kick me in the face as much. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Oh, the clever girls again. Off we go. Why is it I make tea and immediately start yawning? It's so dumb. Get him! Stab him harder. Jeez. You're 30 levels higher than it. You think you overleveled much? I didn't know there was a leave mead here. Interesting. Can I just... Hi, buddy.
Who goes there? Oh, lady, it's you. Another delivery?
Has egg.
I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nofika, that's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, lady. Hooray!
Yep, that's what I want. Give me the marginally better weapon. Oh, now I don't clip through it. Maybe that's the difference between me and the other elf. Hey, Galfred, I'm back. Lady, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands. I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word has arrived just moments ago that a hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true, a shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud and area Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. That's a lie. I can go back to town. And in fact, I will go back to town. What level is that, actually? That's level 9. So I'm still over-leveled. Although, I think Not a Material Girl is level 10. And if you break faith... Okay, so I can technically go pick up the quests around Bit Branch. Because I shouldn't have... my diplomatic quest, I think, is at level 15. And since this quest is only level 9... Oh, she's cute. But I would like to get... Oh, but until I do... Is it after Spirit Hold? It might be after Spirit Hold that I get the quest that unlocks the inn. I just heard somebody use Peloton and I am unreasonably jealous. I hear you with Peloton. Rude. Guildmaster, I mean.
Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I've a mind to give you a more practical experience, and we've received a request just recently which I think would provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard. That is in the opposite direction. Causing no end of trouble for the locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes from Stillglade Fane. When the wood whalers and the gods quiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures using all of your skills as an archer. Good hunting, lady!
haven't unlocked it from the other side. Can I still get there from the Lancers Guild? Let's see if I can still get there from the Lancers Guild or if I have to unlock it from the outside. Hey, buddy! Hey, Romanique. Romanique. Romarique? Yes. Hooray! Mapping the realm! I will let that dude deal with that vulture. Hello, vultures. Y'all are close on level. I always think the way the vultures scream when they die is funny. Oh, someone else is calling vultures. Okay, well that's less than helpful. I guess I'll do tree slugs then. In the meantime. Oop, get out of that. Viscous secretions. Gross. Let's catch both of these. Oh wait, I didn't have a food drop up. Do I have food? Oh, I do. Hang on. Not that I need the experience boost. Going this way. Dude, at this point I might as well grab the ether that's up here. The way they scream is funny. Oh, there's a botanist up there. Hi, botanist. So since I'm already right here, we're gonna pick up this etherite just to make my life easier. I was supposed to say, I shouldn't have any quests out here. I'm not technically a high enough level.
What in the... Are they just a brick? Did they fly off as a brick? Huh. Okay. Alrighty.
Fell in a hole. I wonder, can I get the jog buff? It's not perfect, because if I accidentally aggro something, it'll fall off. I don't know if it'll hold in between maps. But I should be over by the spirit hold, so...
Hey! Welcome, welcome! Good to see you. We are doing Final Fantasy XIV because I am in a reading slump and still want story heavy stuff. So Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, why is the fade up? Oh, it's only a level 10 fade. As long as I need to sink down. I need those. Hang on. Do I want the fade? No. Am I going to deal with it? Yes. Come here. I need you for my bingo card. It's hunt log, whatever. It's basically a bingo card. Ooh! Oh, wait, there's the dude I'm supposed to talk to. Oh, Canterbury's, I was about to say, oh, Canterbury's always lots of fun. It is fun. It's also a lot. Do they have to read all of it or just specific tales? Because some of those tales are an easier read than others. That is not what I wanted to attack. Selected tales, okay. The Knight's Tale. Okay, that one should be okay. Knights of Miller. What? Wait, I failed the fate? I didn't pay attention to the timer. We're gonna ignore that. I have main scenario quest right here. I did fine, guys. Actually, I'm great. Okay, so the only one of those that's okay, so Wife of Bath is the only one that's out there. Shush. I did fine. Alston? Sure. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galfred's request, you say. Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hearer in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Miller is the one they're looking forward to? Alright. Saving the wood whalers. A great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? An adventurer? Please, you must save the hearer. Galfred sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray, help the hearer in my stead. Man, you can always tell... Yeah, it is Slapstick City. You can always tell, especially in ARR, when your speaker is an Ellison. Oh, wait, I missed a dude. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! An adventurer? We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then, I'm not sure what happened. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Hamlet is wonderful. Don't look at me. You don't see me. Okay. Hamlet is wonderful. It's the best comedy ever. No. Oh, dang it. You were sent to help? I fear you were too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Seed Seers must know of this. Hey, buddy, can you stop attacking me while I'm talking to people I'm rescuing? It's very rude. What? Stop attacking me when I'm talking to people, or it's the best comedy I know? I have such a soft spot for Hamlet. Oh, I don't want another fate right at the end. Come on, trickster imps. Go away. Okay. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. Alright. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Alright, injured that's a level sink. Is it gonna sink me in the middle of the fate? I think this is one of those dumb ones that actually can sink you in the middle of the fate. I cannot... Oh, this one is bad for me. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see... Oh! Oh, Sir Gawain is so great! Like... I know that a lot of people think Gawain is boring. I am super fond of Gawain. And yes, part of that is because of the fiction series. Squire's Tale made me super fond of Gawain, and then I actually read Gawain and the Green Knight, and I don't care. Still love the character. Have a real soft spot for him. He's fairly straightforward and exactly what he says he is, and I deeply appreciate that. That's a level sync to level 13. That's 3 levels. Oh, it's gonna take me to a completely new scene. Fantastic. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How do I voice you? How do I voice this dude? I'm just gonna, okay. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life.
Oh, well, I guess somebody has to enjoy the Crucible. Alrighty, okay, Clay Golem, let's go. Come over here. Raging Strikes this. I don't have any of my good abilities. Partially because of level sync, and partially because I'm pretty sure they're locked behind class books. No worries! Are you strong enough to withstand this? Impossible! Never has the golem been sorely tested.
Well, get a better golem. Maybe one that's not made out of clay. That's your problem. It was made out of clay. It's totally not because I'm awesome.
That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Doing my best Skyrim impersonation. Must have been the wind.
Damnation! He has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things?
Whatever are you?
Shh! More birds. This makes how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Dalamoon's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance that they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soif forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed.
I'm so happy I know what their voices sound like, and I can at least fake it.
Wah!
Oh, I just went 2 visions deep.
Ah, stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood's barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Golly! And this is what, exactly? Yet another disturbance in the ether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Life Man Stump. We must hurry.
Look at my oven mitts.
Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeons, the Gridanians sent a hearer to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hearer to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alston. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalymo, and the tactless woman beside me here is... Ida. Papalymo and I are surveying the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Sometimes I can get Papalymo's voice good, and sometimes it just slides out. Welcome back, welcome back. You've missed me beating up a clay golem? And can I jump this fence? Let's go. Jump the fence. And then I went too deep on Visions of the Past. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV? Are you familiar with this, or is this just stuff to you? All of this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? Oh gosh, who is that masked man? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out my own. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. I can use the smith. Ah, just stuff. Excellent. I can use the smith. I don't have Peloton. How's my sprint button? Better than nothing. Actually, I think from here... No, we'll actually go where the quest wants me to go. We'll actually go where the quest wants me to go, because I shouldn't aggro anything on the way there. And if I go the other way, I'm going to aggro the birds. So, the really fun thing about ARR, which
don't listen to the people who tell you ARR is terrible and boring. It's not. Like, there are a lot of fetch quests, but there's no more or less fetch quests than there are in the other parts of the game, so don't listen to that. But you have things like one of the fates around here is called Clever Girls, and you're fighting raptors. So there's all sorts of like references to stuff. There was one earlier that was a reference to Parasite Eve. It was called Parasite Cleave. So there's stuff like that. So I really like it, and like they keep that stuff up. They keep that stuff up through the later expansions, but especially here at the beginning, and then like some of the achievement titles are also puns. All right, Mother Mayun. Wait, you didn't have that before. That's new. Why did they add that? Okay. We're gonna ignore that. It's fine. Welcome back, lady. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern, if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. Let me use the inn. First, the first half of your reward, I would have you make use of accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Antonio? Is that Antonio spelled dumb? I think that's Antonio spelled dumb. Whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Yes! In rooms. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of the various quests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontaron is our guild leave official, or leave meet, here at the Carline Canopy. I've spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I feel nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, lady. Gosh darn it! I regret making Lady my first name, but it was literally the only way to do this. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young lady. I'm not looking forward to Heaven's Word, but they're gonna call me Lady. Hooray! I still have oven mitts. Access to recommendations. I don't need recommendations, but thank you. Alright, storyteller. Important. Antonio, with the dumb spelling. This is not the Merchant of Venice. We hope you have a pleasant stay. Let me in. I need your armoire. I need to yeet things into the armoire store. Yeah, this part's stimulating gameplay. I'm throwing things in the armoire. But I don't want, I don't want my armory chest to fill up, so... do I have the Dawn Trail alert? I do. Alright. Okay. this is the inn room. It's lovely. I've now done what I needed to there. Alright, now for the really, I need to do the smith. We're gonna hold off on the smith. We're gonna go and see if I can get, Peloton. Gosh darn it. If you're unfamiliar with Final Fantasy XIV, it's really hard to make ugly characters, and both the bunny girls and the bunny boys are peak and superior and gorgeous. So even if they're dressed in dumb things like me with oven mitts, they're still gorgeous because they are bunnies. Do I have something better than oven mitts? No. Hey, Viper.
Judging by your smug expression, I say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponent's wings linked, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution is simple. Maneuver to the rear. Stay out of their range. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spell casting with their secretions. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle. Man, you can tell this was from 2.0, when positionals were still a big thing. Which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but in the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more or less on hunting than archery. Lucienne knows well my past, so mayhap this was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought. But the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize... forgive me. I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize her prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit, as she is doubtless eager to hear from you. Alright, I'll go talk to Lucienne, and then what's-his-face, who doesn't think I understand archery, is gonna come show up and be a sourpuss. It is good to see you, lady. I hope you have learned much from Leia. Hey, sourpuss. You, adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and the vultures? Well, you didn't. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Makote were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was the folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Dude bro, sir. Incorrect. Aye, and this girl too. She is an embarrassment to us all. I'm taller than you. That is quite enough, Silver. Your skill with a bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much more you have yet to learn about archery. Lady has matured greatly in the short time she has been with us. You know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Lady's presence here. You will be giving her her next lesson, after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good? As for you, lady, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Silver. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. I can't even make the usual argument I make with this guy. Before you take your leave, there is something I would tell you. Peloton. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, I hereby grant you permission to join other guilds. I don't... Just give me Peloton. Naturally, you will need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guild master, but I doubt any will refuse one such as you.
In Gridania, you will find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You are free to seek membership in any that piques your interest. I ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. Yes, I'm maining Bard. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be it the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interests, for in you I see the makings of greatness. Give me something better. Yes, give me those so I don't have oven mitts. Armory unlocked. You now have access to the armory system. Oh, I know the armory system. Unlocking classes. I can now go join quests. Which means I can go become an Omnicrafter. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna start that now. Did I get a new bow? I did. Give me the better bow. Do my arrows clip again? Yes. Okay, so short bows, my arrows clip. Long bows, my arrows don't clip. Good to know. That's still not Peloton. Gosh darn it. Alright. Welcome back, lady. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when last we spoke, you will train under Sever's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now and present yourself before him. Hang on. Profile. Oh, I'm a dusk white. Never mind. He's still gonna be racist. Hi, Silver. Oh, I'm not taller than you. Well, wait until I get some heals. Huh. I see it was too much hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is a proud tradition of the Wildwood Ellison. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. I wonder if he's this pretentious if I am a Wildwood Ellison. I have to imagine he's not. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intention at a glance? No. And such things can be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucienne that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you're thinking the Mikote set you a similar task. You are wrong. She merely asks that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. You're awful and dumb. Hang on, can I? I should have this. Oh geez, that's an aggressive emote. Hang on. Jeez Louise. That is a more aggressive emote. Oh. Hi guys. That was a more aggressive emote on an Ellison than I thought. Alright, off we go. Off we go. Oh, do I want to take the shortcut by the Lancers Guild? What is this? This is level 15? Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Let's go take the shortcut. Look, I haven't been an Ellison before. I've been a bunch of other things, but I've never been a female. Go to Sweet Bloom. I still don't have a Peloton. Alright. If it's surrounded by enemies, I assume... Oh, it's just in the honey yard? Oh, well, this'll be easy. If it's just in the honey yard, that's not a problem. Oh look! There's one right there. It's all shiny and sparkly. Let me shoot it. Pa-dum. Everything's fine. We're just gonna keep creeping along. There's one. There's one. There's one. Give. There's one. That's a couple of vultures. Hi. Hi, I don't have AoEs yet. Hello. So we're just gonna kite you around. What's that? I was supposed to not be noticed? Doesn't matter. They can notice me. Hey, there's another archery bud. Hang on. Conveniently. Oh, so there are more than 6 that are hidden around. Oh, well, that makes my life much easier. Come here. Oh, look at that. I only got caught by 2 vultures. Everything's fine. I think those are just tree slugs. I can cut through there. They're peaceful. So I'm gonna go to Bent Branch. There's a couple of quests I need to pick up there that are side quests. Oh, is what's his face all grumpy again? No. Okay. Oh, my jog doesn't keep between screens. That's unfortunate. If I had known that, I wouldn't have popped it. Okay. Well, we're gonna slowly amble. Hey, buddy. You look like the beginning of a fate. He absolutely... Well, it's called Lady Killer. Hang on. Hang on. What am I killing? Ladybugs? Fantastic. Level 4 ladybugs? Even better. I thought I had an AoE by now. Can't believe I'm level 17 and I don't have an AoE. I could have sworn the archer got their AoE early. Okay. Come on, ladybugs. 2 more? 3 more? I didn't check how much it went up when I killed that one. There we go. That should be the last one. Hooray! And it's long enough that I can pop my sprint. Fantastic. I'm level 17. I think that still aggro's Bog Yarzin though, unfortunately. Let's see, is this? Yeah, this will take me to Bent Branch. This will take me to Bent Branch. I jog like a silly person. Alright. So... Oh, I haven't seen that one before. We're gonna grab this one first. This is the housing one. This is for the lavender beds. Hey, buddy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination, as adventurers are wont to do. Hence my presumption. If so, I've information which might interest you. Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridon yet. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the mirror planks where the ferry to the lavender beds is, perhaps you'll find a twin adder representative who can tell you more. I'd be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Hey, delivery mogul. Are these my mounts? 5 new letters. That's a mount. That's the party whale. Come on, give me party whale. And that's the moon. Give me. That's the peacock. That's the carpet. And I can't use any of them yet. Hooray! Party whale. Come on. Wait, what did it say was a multi-seat mount? Oh, the chocobo carriage. It's like, wait, I only have a handful of multi-seat mounts, and one of them is unavailable in this character. Because it came from an event. Okay. Can't use any of those. Kukuvachi. Not a material girl. You there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. Chocobos? This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nald, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Okay. You want racing chocobos for the gold saucer? Who wants to bet he wants racing chocobos for the gold saucer? Hello. What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know something? Wait a minute. That old doll merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with proper care and attention. Oh, jeez, that's not stairs. Hey, buddy. Keitha? The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Chocobos. What's that about Miss Keitha? Doing that peddler's dirty work, are you? If that half-wit thinks some shiny trinket will move her heart, then he's daffer than he looks. Any fool can see Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Tell Kukuvachi from me that if he persists in harassing the head wrangler, the wood whalers will remove him from Bent Branch Meadows for disturbing the peace. Got that? Well, I'd say you can't blame a guy for trying, but it sounds like he's been trying too much. Ooh, chocobo. Don't judge. Oh, there's a shop up here. Oh, it's the chocobo breeder. No. If you heard what I've said, merchant, I'll trust you to fire.
Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Ugh, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. To think of the amount of gil I'll have wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Nope. Just give me the money. See, this is what happens when... oh, hey, it's Keitha. Hey, Keitha. Hello there, Ventura, and welcome to Bent Branch Meadows. What can I do for you? Ah, you're my general NPC. Welcome. Do I pronounce the E? Is it Luculot? Luculot? Can I just call you Lancelot? No, Luculot? Greetings, madam. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? Yes, I have like roughly 3 voices for the dudes in this. I'm so sorry. You missed the grumpy old man super early. I did a very grumpy old man. In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. I read Lancelot and Fright at the same time, and France came out. That's wonderful. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming in the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Okay, I will say this about ARR quests that I've noticed, compared to the later quests that I've done on my main. Later quests only require you to get like 3 of a thing, or kill 3 of a thing. I've been killing like 6 to 8 for ARR quests. So they were clearly like, you need experience, go kill things. Hello, Dynamites. It's me, your ultimate doom. Don't worry. There's enough here for all of you. Boy, oh boy. Do I miss Reign of Death.
Also, I have such a soft spot for early quests, where their whole point is just world building. Like, yes, it gives you some experience, and it gives you some gil, and it gives you some gear. All of that is great and wonderful and nice. What you've learned from this is that Ul'dan merchants only care about material things, which you should have been able to tell because merchants. And that Gridanians, despite the fact that they live in a forest, are a bunch of snobby people who don't want to interact with the outside world because they're isolationists. And you don't learn much about Limsa when you're doing the Gridanian quests, I will say that. You learn more about Limsa from the Ul'dan quests. And from the Limsa quests, obviously. Oh, you've returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the diorite web I requested? Yep, all 6. Yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, that explains a lot. I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Well, Gridania is in actual fact my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Bracelets and earrings. I don't need earrings. Oh, critical hit's nice. It's not better than that, though. Give me money. Okay. I'm sorry. My class quest is called Violators Will Be Shot. I just realized that. Okay. That's fun. So, since you aren't ooh, hunting log. So since you aren't familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, things to know off the top. One, this is an alt for me. So I've experienced all of this part before, although maybe not since they've pared it down. It's been a while since I've done the very, very beginning in Gridania. Also, a lot of stuff is actually behind the MSQ, and so the game is way more story-driven than, like, most MMOs are. That's not to say other MMOs don't have story, because they do. But, like, I don't... Oh, hey, oh, bless Quick Knock. That does not go there, though. Hang on, I just unlocked the next hunt log. Hornets, arbor buzzards. Oh, I've killed so many of these things, and they didn't count. It's fine. Oh, speaking of. I literally lost what I was saying. Oh, a lot of it is behind the MSQ, and so this is actually a way more story-driven game. So, like, yes, I will get to parts where I have to interact with other players, namely dungeons and, like, raids and all when I get that far. But you can play it solo and have an absolute blast. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I should probably wrap up soon, too. Let's pick pick up this quest and then get to the lavender beds, because that's a safe place, and then I can log out from there. Another God's damned adventurer, desperate to stick our nose in everyone's business, is it? Then seek out the groundskeeper for the Tamterra Deepcroft. You'll find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. When last I patrolled that area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I. That is literally the opposite direction that I'm going, but thank you. I'm going this way. I still don't have Peloton. I am beginning to suspect it's behind the level 20 class list. Good day to you, miss. What can I... Ah, you wish to know about the auctions. Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. So, the Seedseer Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the Elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your very own eyes, though, I think you'll agree it's well worth the price. Have word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. Any residential ward. Yes, I understand how that works. Any residential ward. Ooh, the lavender beds are full. Like, not completely full, obviously, but there's a medium. But more full than anticipated. Huh. Sure, let's go here. It's so pretty. It always has been. I'm still fond of the goblet. And it's raining. I shouldn't have to unlock these, right? Yeah, I don't have to unlock them here. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the lavender beds. Oh, you came at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. There we go. And that is where we will end it for tonight. Thank you for stopping by. I hope everybody had fun. Yeah, we did a lot of MSQ and a couple of side quests, and some class quests. But thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for putting up with me doing Final Fantasy XIV again instead of a book. I will try to get out of this reading slump, but if not, then I will probably be streaming Final Fantasy XIV instead, because it's still story and it's still fun for me, And it's something I can do. Even when for some reason I don't feel like reading. So thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for coming by. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you next time.